So now let's talk about logarithm. Now let's say under logarithm, let's talk about, look at this thing, log b base a equals to s. This is not magic. Let me show you what I'm talking about. You know this b, it is called, this b in logarithm, it is called number or argument. In logarithm, it is called number or argument. A, this a in logarithm, it is called base. Do you understand? It is called base in logarithm. It is called base. Now s in logarithm is called logarithm or exponent. Logarithm or exponent. Now if you have to interpret this thing with all these parameters that I are given now, you will say, if you want to call this now, you pronounce it as log b base a equals to s. That's what we call it. You understand? That's the way you call it in logarithm. You will say log b base a equals to s. Do you understand it now? That's what we call it in logarithm. That's the way we call it. Now let me move on to, under logarithm we'll be talking about loss. We have loss of logarithm. We have loss of logarithm. We have loss of logarithm. Now the first law is what we call product law. Product law. Product law. Under product law, it is stated that log sy base a is equal to, there's no magic in this thing. What they are saying is that under product law, when you have something like this, under product law in logarithm, it is what we call, you do that, you take this parameter, this thing inside bracket, sy inside the bracket, you take it one after the other, you separate it, which is log s, that's the first one, right? Base a. You know, it is this inside xy. You can actually say log s times y base a, right? You see, these times it will turn to what? Plus in logarithm, which is called product law. Then you now also write for y, log y base a. So that is all what product law is all about. Do you understand? So you have your log sy base a. It's the same thing as log s base a times log y times log y base a, right? So you separate it, log s base a, write it out. Then this times will change to plus, which will give you plus, right? Then write your log y base a. Now let me do what we call example now for you. Let me do an example for you. Now example. Let's say you have to solve log 5 times 2 base 10. Log 5 times 2 base 10. Now this will be equals to, I told you. So this will now be, I've told you, write this one out first. Log 5 base 10, separate it, log 5 base 10. This times will change to what? Plus, right? You mean this one, right? Log 2 base what? 10. Do you understand? So now in your logarithm, don't forget that under logarithm you'll be making use of logarithm table. There is a book called logarithm table. So you might not be allowed to use calculator in your logarithm. Now to find log 5 base 10 in your logarithm table, you open to logarithm, go to log 5 under 10. Do you understand? Go to log 5 under 10, which will now give you 0.6990. Log 5 base 10. It is interpreted, you can interpret it as log 5. Go to your logarithm table, check log 5 or be under what? Under 10. Do you understand? Log 5 under 10. So it will give you 0.6690 plus, do the same thing for log 2. Go to 2 under 10 in your logarithm table. It will give you 0.3010. So add it together. 0.6990 plus 0.3010 will give you what? 1.000, right? So that's the answer to that one. Let me give you one more example. Example 2. Now let's say you have to find log 4 times 25 base 10, right? Don't forget, separate it. That will be log 4 base 10. This times will change to plus log 25 base 10, right? Then your logarithm table, log 4 base 10 will give you what? It will give you, I say you check 4 under 10. It will give you 0.6021. This one plus log 25 base 10, check 25 under 10. It will give you what? 1.3979, right? So when you now add it together, what will you get? That will be 2.000. Do you understand? So that's it. That's everything you need to know under product law. Before you go, let me give you takeaway. First question says simplify log 2 base 10 plus log 5 base 10. Second question says evaluate log 4 base 10 plus log 25 base 10. Thank you. If you know you have not liked my video, please go and like my video, share it with your loved ones so that they too, they can enjoy this, all these goodies you too are enjoying. Also subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you.